Hey, what's up guys, Mixoplex here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys all the season rewards from 0 to 100. Now, we finished this a while back, but with drops, I just haven't had the time to put the video out. So let's go ahead and show you guys all the new cosmetics and everything leading up to 100, including the new costume. So to get things started off, we're going to go through here and kind of go through each section. For those who don't know how we do these, we go through every 10 levels, take a look at them, kind of show things off. Now, to kind of show off the first things here, we're going to have the emote, the face paint, and the flag, top flag, and the Thunderous Fury flag as well. So, for emote, we have the gold pouch trick. Pretty cool little emote right there. This is the face paint, if you can already tell. Not sure if I'll ever use this, but it definitely does look good with the legendary curse. Alright, so kind of to show things off, so we have here the sales of the blue Ryzen. Now this whole set, I would recommend using the Pegasus set. It just blends well perfectly with it. If you have the insider wheel, it's definitely a viable option. Pegasus capstan. Cannons are really up to you. I'm really enjoying the Eternal Freedom ones. As for the top flag, I mean, yeah, basically it's just a small version of the sail, so we're not going to get too much into that. Same with the Thunderous Fury. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. So the next one here, we have the Ruby Stinger Cutlass and the Daring Deceiver's hat and Shining Pegasus Banjo. Now, this is actually probably one of my favorite swords at the moment with the clothing set that it comes with later in the past. But let's go ahead and throw this on now. Just get that in case that Galleon decides to come back. We're also going to use the tattoo set here. Tattoo of the Blue Horizon. So this happens to be the sword right here. Pretty freaking clean. Definitely if you'd like to go with the black and red theme, this is definitely the sword for you. I mean, it's super clean, and during the daylight, it's really nice. Now for the tattoo set, it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's not bad at all. Doesn't have any face tattoos or anything like that. Nothing on the chest. All in all, pretty clean tattoo we have here. All in all, yeah, I do like it. I don't know if I'd use it too much, but it's one of the better ones they've added. All right, for the next tier here, we have, or actually the next set of rewards, we have the hat and the banjo. So let's go ahead and throw those on real quick. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a banjo emote now. So let's go ahead and look for this real quick. Banjo. Now, this is what it looks like. I'm just going to show it here. I'm not going to show playing it as well. But you can't really see any of it, unfortunately. There's not an emote, I don't think, bundle that has a banjo playing it. But pretty cool regardless. I mean, it looks amazing, actually. I haven't seen my partner actually use this, and it looks phenomenal. Definitely one of the better looking ones I've had so far, and it's super unique. So, and then for the hat, we're going to go ahead and here and throw this on right here. Daring Deceiver's hat. Pretty cool. Again, there's a huge black, white, and red theme for this pass. So, if you definitely are a fan of that color theme, you're probably going to like it quite a bit. All right, so, the next set of rewards we have here is going to be the beard, the Daring Deceiver's disarming hair. We have the beard and the charming hair. And then we'll use the cutlass and the belt. So, we're starting to get into the actual set. So, let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, for the hair here, we're going to have the Daring Deceiver's disarming hair. Now, for a male character, I don't know if this looks good, but the charming hair actually is not that bad. It looks pretty good. I mean, if I wanted to put hair on my character, I'd probably use this, honestly. It looks good. But, of course, for those who don't know, my character's never had hair. It's always been a, beard and no hair at all. So, unless we're doing something for our troll set, it's usually something we don't use. And as for the belt, we do have the Daring Deceiver's belt here. I'm not a fan of belts in this game, but this goes pretty well with the set, the full set at least. And then from here you have the Shining Pegasus Cutlass. Actually, this is really... So there's only two different swords that have this look. And this one definitely is unique enough that I'd probably use it. And you'll see why when we get to the level 100 costume. This definitely is like the sword to go with it. So pretty cool. All right, for 30 to 40, we're starting to get into the real cosmetics of the whole set. So now we're going to have the Daring Deceiver's shirt and the Daring Deceiver's boots. Now these boots are starting to grow on me a little bit, but let's go ahead and take a look at them. Then we do have the new emote as well. All right, so we'll throw on the boots. And as for the shirts, this one, dude, this shirt's actually super clean. And now for the emote, we'll do the emotes first. Let's see here. So this is the versatile cutlass emote. Right here. You have the versatile eye of reach. We'll switch up to a sniper and a blunder real quick. Or a pistol and a blunder, sorry. This is the versatile pistol pose. I actually love this pose. This is like a good action pose. I like it. Then you got the versatile blunder emote. And that is pretty much it. Then we have the boots for this set as well. Now the boots, unfortunately, you either like them or you don't like them. I think a good option for these are the DA boots. If you haven't purchased them yet, they definitely go with the full set. You'll see why in just a little bit here. But these are the boots. They look like sneakers. Like, I don't know. They just, I don't know if they look like boots to me, but pretty cool regardless. All right, so we go here and go to the next section. All right, so 40 to 50, we're going to have the hat of the Moonlit Barnacle, which you saw in one of the previous thumbnails, Sud's jacket, which you also saw, and we're going to have the Daring Deceiver's peg leg. Now, for this hat, I actually really like this because this actually glows at night, I believe, and the Sud's jacket is just, dude, it's super clean, especially at nighttime. To kind of go up here and give you an idea, I'm going to turn these off real quick. This does glow at night, so if you guys kind of always wanted like a subtle glowing set, both this hat and the jacket are definitely like that. So pretty cool, definitely cool, unique pieces, especially Sud's jacket. I think it's one of the cooler things. I'm glad they actually put this in, but definitely something if you want to look good, Sud's jacket's definitely that. Then let's see here. Back in that tier, we had, what else? We had the peg leg and the Thunder's Fury sail. Okay, so we'll show off the sail in just a moment here. Let's go ahead and grab the peg leg. I'm not a big peg leg person, so there you have it. We'll keep it on for just a moment here, but pretty, kind of dull actually, but it definitely goes with the theme. Now for the Thunder's Fury sail, this does not glow, so I'll just go ahead and say that now. Let's go ahead and grab it. It is just a plain sail. It definitely doesn't look too bad, and it definitely could go with a few different ship sets, but if I was to kind of go with this whole ship set real quick, so we're probably going to have to change this up pretty soon here. I probably would keep this hull. This is the figurehead for it as well. I guess if you really wanted to go kind of a yellow theme with this, like blue and yellow, maybe parrot hull or something. Like, it doesn't really go with really any set, which is kind of unfortunate. I guess probably Wailing Barnacle might be one of them, but it's kind of a unique set. Like, I'd either go Shining Pegasus or probably Barnacle, and then everything else is completely optional at that point. But yeah, it's very unique color in the sense that they don't really have a ship set that kind of goes with it yet. I'm assuming at some point we'll probably get the hull and the rest of the stuff, because when they start to put this stuff in, it's always going to be like the next pass they'll finish it, or they drop it in like the store or something like that. So interesting set. It's kind of unfortunate that it doesn't have a glow. All right. So for level 50 to 60, we have the Flamingo pistol and the Shining Pegasus pistol and the Daring Deceiver's gloves. Now the gloves are a little bit broken apparently. I'm not sure if this got hotfixed recently, but for certain things, it looks like your hands are almost broken. It looks kind of awkward. But let's go ahead and throw these on real quick. And then for the first pistol, we'll do the Flamingo, which, I mean, it's kind of a beefcake. It looks interesting. I mean, I'm never going to use it. I don't like the sights on these. I mean, you'd probably have to hip fire with this, but kind of an interesting model, but just way too bulky for practical use. And then you have the Pegasus pistol, which, again, not that bad, but it definitely has, you know what it feels like? It almost feels like a mercenary pistol with a weird iron sight on it. These do, unfortunately, shoot a little bit low, and it, again, unfortunately, because of how the sights are worked out, you can't actually see where your bullet's going. So that's kind of a problem. See, as I'm shooting for this up here, and it's shooting ungodly low. So again, not sure how practical these new pistols are going to be. The Flamingo is not too bad, but the Pegasus, if I'm being honest, the only good Pegasus weapon so far is the Cutlass, and that's just because it's just a reskin, and the Sniper as well. Speaking of snipers, we're going to be showing off the Eye of Reach, the White Rose Shovel, and the Daring Deceiver's Hook. And also, real quick, before we get into this, these are the gloves. Actually, let me see. Can I get the... oh, here we go. Perfect email for that. So these are the gloves right here. Not bad. They definitely look pretty good. But the animations on them are kind of bugged for like digging and stuff like that. So, alright, let's go ahead and get the Eye of Reach set up real quick. What else was here? Alright, then we got the White Rose Shovel and the hook. Okay, so let's grab the hook. The shovel, I don't know. The shovel is, I'm not a big fan of, but then again, yeah. Weird color combination. Not bad though. Now this is the Eye of Reach. This is actually probably, outside of the Cutlass, is probably one of the best looking skins. I'm pretty sure this uses the, I think the legendary skin as its model, so it's relatively clean and it definitely looks really nice. Let me see if we can pull it out real quick. So here you have the Pegasus Eye of Reach. This thing is so clean. Like, just from a color standpoint, one, it's unique. Two, it looks good. And it's not so intrusive like a Bone Crusher where it's just like you're shooting in like a rocket launcher, basically. So it is a useful skin, actually. And something I'll probably use from time to time if I'm not using like Obsidian or something. And then for the hook, you got this right here. Again, same color palette, nothing really unique about this. Just a standard hook. Alright, for 70 through 80, we have the Daring Deceiver's dress, the trousers, and the blunder. Now, the blunder is, unfortunately, I think uses the Bone Crusher skin, actually. Let me take a look at it. Yeah. Use the Bone Crusher model as its thing. You can tell with the sights at the very end there. Unfortunate, because it's not a bad looking one, but it's just super intrusive. I would never use this. Yeah. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. And then we have the dress here. Let's go ahead and throw this on. I actually have not looked at this yet. Actually, not that bad. Let's go ahead and take this hat off real quick. Let's take this jacket off. You know what? That's not a bad looking... Let's take the belt off too. That's not bad, actually. I like it. Looks pretty good. Yeah, not a bad looking dress. Clean. God, it's such a good color palette, actually. Alright, and then for the next one, we're going to be taking a look at the Crystal Kraken wheel, which is hinting at another Kraken set. And then we're going to have the jacket as well. Also, real quick, with the trousers, as I know we didn't share those, these are currently bugged at the moment. For some reason, they're giving Gilded Phoenix instead. I don't know how that got messed up. Maybe just an ID issue or something like that. But currently, those are bugged. So we can't actually look at them. And it sucks because I think these pants actually go perfectly with this set. But until this actually works, we're stuck with Gilded Phoenix for now. So, which is kind of unfortunate here. Just to kind of go with the set, though, we'll go ahead and throw on some black pants to kind of go with the theme. Okay, so for the next tier, we had the wheel and the jacket. So let's go ahead and throw on the jacket right now. And now this jacket is super clean. I'll go ahead and take off that hook as well. Now this is pretty much the full set minus the eye patch as well. We're starting to lose a little bit of daylight, but super clean set. I really like it. Now for the crystal kraken wheel, this goes really good with the insider hull, or if you wanted to kind of go with like I guess would be kind of like a silver blade kind of look. A good example of this would be like insider hull, you know, kind of an insider theme. This is definitely the, like, I would say probably the best one, like the new capstan you can get here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then for the figurehead, the Thunder's Fury figurehead, real quick, these new figureheads do not glow, nor this one or the Fairy of the Damned one actually glow, unfortunately. But this is hinting at, again, another ship set that we may or may not be getting. Hopefully there's a collector's edition of this at some point. I'm not going to bet on it, but still pretty cool. And would love to be, you know, maybe this is something that they're hinting at, maybe at a future patch or something. I'm not sure yet. Pretty cool regardless, though. And then for the wheel, you come up here. I like it. It's a pink wheel with a nice crystal on it. I actually really like this one. All right, and for the final tier of rewards, we're actually going to wait to show this off, both of these in the daylight. But we have the Daring Deceiver's eye patch, which is my favorite piece out of this whole set, for a few reasons. One, it looks really cool. Let's go ahead and go here, go this, pull this out. Get rid of this awful face paint. We're going to go with something maybe dark adventure. It kind of goes with the whole theme. This is easily my favorite set at the moment, though, just because of this eye patch alone. Like, this eye patch is actually super clean. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. There you go. I mean, it's a full set, but man, it does look good. White, black, and red. This is a perfect color combo. It's like dark adventure, but a little bit more elegant and not less, you know, whatever, I guess. So these are the boots that do kind of go with the set. The pants, again, are bugs, so we don't know exactly how those look with the full set. If you wanted an option here, if you were looking to kind of use the same set but didn't like these sneaker-like, you know, boots, you could definitely use DA boots. They definitely fit the same theme. The red isn't so... Actually, it's about the same color, actually. But there is hardly any gray, so it's just black boots, basically. Again, another option here. Then, since it is nighttime here, we're going to wait a minute, and then we'll show off the new ship cosmetics for Fairy of the Damned and what I prefer, or what I recommend as a ship set that you can use to kind of go with it, and also the new scars from the level 100 tier reward. So we'll be back in just a moment. All right, while we have some sunlight, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the scars. Now, these are the new scars you get from the level 100 reward. Unfortunately, at least in my opinion, they're a bit underwhelming. Like, there's really nothing here. Bone Crusher, even Forsaken Ashes are just a way better option, especially just because they add a little bit of depth to your character. This just looks like copy-pasted scars all across the whole body. Like, they don't really look that better. Like, yeah. I don't know. These are pretty underwhelming. I think Scars of the Ocean Deep, they at least add a little bit of scaling to you. Shroudbreaker, I'm not a fan of. Forsaken Ashes, I think, is just a good-looking scar. Same with Bone Crusher, as well as the Shark Bite Mark as well. These three, and I think Scars of the Ocean Deep, are definitely my favorites. These last two scars from the seasons have been pretty underwhelming so far, and hopefully I'm not saying they need to come up with a different one, but there's just not a lot of depth to them, unfortunately. And now for the final reveal, we're going to be showing you guys our recommended ship set for the Fairy of the Damned figurehead. Now, we're going to be using a few different things here. We're going to be using Fairy of the Damned figurehead, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'll just say it now, none of it glows. Yeah, the eyes don't glow, nothing glows here. There's no smoke effects, nothing. It's just flat model, that is it. It does look good, though. I will say that. Now for this, we decided to use the Obsidian Hull from Drops. We're going to be using the DA sails for one functionality, but also it does kind of go with the whole set, minus the red. We're going to be using Obsidian Wheel. We're going to be using Eternal Freedom Cannons. Cutthroat Cannon Flare, obviously. And then the Eternal Freedom Capstan. If we had Obsidian, we'd use it, but we don't have one. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. See here, looking pretty good. Kind of go with the whole black and green theme. I definitely like this capstan. It's a subtle capstan, but it looks good. And I do like the chains on the very bottom here. These cannons are, I'm just going to say it, are probably my favorite at the moment. There's something about them that I'm able to stay on target a lot better. Again, you can use default sailors if you want here, or whatever you want to use. But these new cannons are actually not that bad, and something I actually enjoy using. And then I also have DA sails here. Let's just go ahead and adjust the sails here so you can see. Which do kind of go with the whole set. And then you have the figurehead, which looks pretty dang cool. I mean, we always wanted to fare the damned anything, right? And I'm hoping at some point we get like maybe a unique hull that kind of goes with this as like a level 100 reward or something at some point. I mean, to kind of go with this. But this hull, it definitely works with it quite well. Especially with the green and the black. It's a perfect combination for sure. And probably the ship set that I'll be using for a while. I mean, just to kind of flex this figurehead for a little bit longer. But yeah, now let's go ahead and show you guys the costume, which I know some of you have been waiting for this entire time. I can say it definitely does look a lot better on female characters. I'd say on male characters it doesn't look too bad, but it's not the greatest. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here we have the Shining Pegasus costume. Let's go ahead and do this. Now it comes with two versions, both a bearded and an unbearded version. Actually looks, in my opinion, I really do like it. I think it looks awesome. The unbearded I'm not a big fan of because my character model with no beard looks ridiculous. Like I have a mega chin. But yeah, the bearded version definitely looks cool. Kind of has like an Apollo look to it, which is kind of neat. Then we go down here and we'll go ahead and throw on the no beard version, and we'll go ahead and show off the costume specific emote. And there you go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this season pass rewards reveal. I've been meaning to get this out, but with drops and it being the only time we're ever going to probably have drops, I wanted to get this out to you guys so you can take a look at it. I will say real quick though, Rare did do a good job with a lot of this stuff. Some of it's rehashed, some of it's not, but I like the costume. It's unique in its own way, and some people may not agree. I think it kind of fits, surprisingly. I mean, it's different. I like it. At least it's not, we're not following the themes of a certain game, I'm not going to say, but still love the costume regardless. Hopefully one day we'll get necklaces and stuff like that, but maybe in future patches that'll be something they explore. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this reveal, let me know down in the comment section below which piece of equipment here do you like the most. I think the weapons aren't too bad. Unfortunately, I got to say that the Pegasus like blunder pistol I think are unusable, but the sniper is actually pretty clean and something I actually really enjoy. The cutlass, I think the new Stinger, or the new, what is this called? The new Ruby Stinger cutlass is probably one of my favorites to kind of go with that whole set, just because it has that glass look to it. If we get a weapon set that kind of fits this color theme, it's going to be beautiful. Maybe like it kind of fits the like the Ebon Flintlock for Flintlock, and just a clean weapon set with this look would be amazing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this reveal. If you did, let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. For those who did tune into the Twitch stream for drops, thank you guys so much for the turnout. It was actually insane. We hit record numbers, which was really cool. But regardless, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.